Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you the story of crows and a hawk. There was once a large oasis in a certain desert. It was full of reeds, trees, fruits, birds, singing the praises of Almighty day and night. Among the inhabitants was a flock of crows that led the happiest of lives. Now they were governed by a crow who ruled them with mildness and benevolence, so they lived with him in peace and contentment. Since they ordered their affairs in a wise way, none of the other birds could do anything against the crows. Soon, however, it so happened that their chief had to go the way all the creatures have to go, and he died. Thereupon the other crows went into deep mourning, and their grief was made all the greater because there was no one among them who could fill his place. So they all assembled and took counsel and discussed who would be the best and most pious among them to become their new leader. And a group of them chose one crow and asserted he would be the most appropriate to become king, while another group objected to him and wanted nothing to do with him. Soon the dissension and division led to heated debate and strife, but finally they agreed among themselves that they would gather in one place the following morning and see who would fly into the sky the highest, and whoever soared the highest would be appointed ruler and king. The next day they did as they agreed and took flight, but each one of them thought that he had flown higher than his comrade and cried out, "I am higher." Then another said, "No, I am higher." Finally, the lowest among them said, "Just look above you, and whoever is the highest will be our chief." So they all raised their eyes, and they saw a hawk soaring above them. We all agreed, they said, that whichever bird flies the highest would be made king. Behold, the hawk is the highest. So they all accepted him as their king and summoned him to their assembly and said, "O Father of good, we have chosen you to be our ruler so that you may govern our affair." The hawk consented and said, "By Allah, you shall prosper under my rule." So they rejoiced and made him king. But after a while he began taking a group of them every day and flying far off to a cave where he struck them down, then ate their eyes and brains and threw their bodies into the river. And he intended to continue doing this until they were all destroyed. When the crows saw their numbers diminish, they flocked to him and said, "O king, we have come to you because we are troubled. Ever since we made you king, there are groups of us that appear to have disappeared, and we do not know why. We are especially disturbed because most of them were of high rank and were your personal attendants. Now we are concerned about our own safety. Upon hearing this, the hawk became furious and said to them, "Truly, you are the murderers, and yet you are accusing me?" Immediately he pounced upon them and tore 10 of their chief to pieces in front of the rest, threatened them, and drove them out with a beating. So they repented for what they had done and said, "We have not had one good day since the death of our first king, especially since this stranger has become our ruler. But we deserve our suffering even if we were to destroy every last one of us. Indeed, there is saying that serves as a good example for us. Whoever foolishly allows a stranger to rule over him will soon feel the domination of his foe. And now there is nothing for us to do but to flee for our lives, or else we shall perish." So they took flight, spread out, and settled in various places. Ladies and gentlemen, this story is a quite exemplary and full of lesson which tell us that one should rely upon their own, not upon the others. So you had seen how the crows had met their foolishness while they had chosen a hawk their leader. Thank you.